Welcome to hardengineer.com. In this video, you will learn about color coding of pipe material and pipeline using American, British and Indian standard. You will learn about which color to use, the size of the color label and the location of the color coding. So please watch full video. Please subscribe to my channel because it helps me to increase my reach on YouTube and you will also get regular updates on new video. You can subscribe right now by just clicking the subscribe button on the right hand side of the screen. Why color coding? Color coding of a pipeline and piping material are standard industry practice. Color marking will make identification easier for the raw material and fluid that is transported by pipeline. There are various national and international pipeline color code standards available, such as ASME A13.1 that is Scheme for the Identification of Piping System, BS 1710 that is Specification for Identification of Pipeline and Services, IS 2379 that is Pipeline Identification Color Code, and the last one is PFI ES 22, Recommended Practice for Color Coding of Piping Material. Let's start with color coding of piping component as per PFI ES 22. Why color coding of piping components? During construction and fabrication, various grades of carbon steel, alloy steel and stainless steel are used. To avoid mixing of this material and easy storing and retrieving in the warehouse, piping components such as pipe, fittings, flanges and valves are color coded. Almost all company has own color coding system. Pipe Fabrication Institute, that is PFI, standard ES22 provides piping material color coding requirements for most commonly used piping material grades. It also provides guidance on marking location on the piping components. Here in the image, you can see the solid green strip on the elbow T and reducer. This is killed carbon steel. If there is a white strip with any other color, it indicates it is a welded product. See the reducer. Here you can see the example of stainless steel 304L reducer with two black strips and welded SS317L pipe. This RTJ flange is of alloy steel grade A335 grade P12. Here are the example of the color coding on the wall. This is full chart of the color code. You can check that by visiting my website hardengineer.com. The second point of this video is color coding of pipeline. Before I explain you further, please like and share my video with friends because you can help them also. Color coding of pipeline and piping. Oil and gas and process industry are complex installation. Piping systems are used in this plant to transport various fluids. This pipeline transport various industrial materials, gases such as air, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, etc., liquids such as water, acid, hydrocarbon, toxic material and so on. Without proper color coding, it is extremely difficult to identify the fluid being transported by pipeline. To reduce the safety hazard and the possibility of mistakes in the identification and also the accident associated with the wrong identification of the pipeline during an emergency situation, systematic color coding of pipeline and piping system is essential. Uniformity of color marking promotes greater safety, reduces the chance of the error and hazard involved in the handling of material inside the pipeline. These are the national and international standards that provides the guidelines for uniform color coding in industries. As said earlier, these standards are ASME A13.1, BS 1710 and IS 2379. The purpose of the standard is to establish a common system that assists in the identification of hazardous materials conveyed in piping system and their hazards when released into the environment. This standard uses different methodology to identify the material. They use a base color, band color, letters labeling and the direction arrow to identify the fluid inside the pipeline. Let's check the requirement of this standard. ASME A13.1. ASME A13.1, which was earlier ANSI A13.1, ASME 13.1 2015 edition has 6 fixed colors and 4 user-defined colors that can be used to identify the hazardous material. In this standard, fluids are categorized as a flammable, combustible, toxic, corrosive, and fire quenching. You can see this color in the table. Size of label and letters are also specified in the standard. Here you can see the example of the labeling. Now all these dimension tables are available on my website hardengineer.com, so you can easily access them at your convenience. The second standard is BS1710. BS1710 use two types of color coding to identify the content of the pipe and hazard. A base color that used to indicate a content of the pipe and a safety colors that use as a band color which applied in conjunction with the base color to create various service identifier. Here in this table you can see the basic and safety colors. BS1710 2014 edition has two types of labeling. First, when only basic identification color is used, as shown here. You can also see the requirement of minimum width of the band. Second way is basic identification color with safety color. As shown here, you can also see the requirement of minimum width of the band. The third standard is IS2379. IS2379 is Indian standard for the color coding requirements. It is quite comprehensive and little complex as compared to BS and ASME standard. IS2379 is more in line with BS1710. It used the ground color, first band color, second band color and later labeling to identify fluid content and associated hazards. Refer table for the ground color that used in pipeline marking. Here in this table I have shown the color coding of some of the most commonly used fluid in the refinery. Here you can see the size of label and letter as per IS 2379 2006 edition. Location and the position of the color coding labels. Coloring and identification label on the pipeline should apply in such a way that it is clearly visible from all the approach, especially when pipes are overhead. ASME 13.1 and IS 2379 provides the guidelines on the position of the labeling. As per the general guidelines provided in the standard, label shall apply at close to the wall or flanges, at intersection points, adjacent to the change in the direction, at branches, where pipe pass through wall, floor and culvert, at the start and end points, at the regular interval on the street pipe and at the battery limits. You can check all the color coding tables and label dimension by visiting my website hardengineer.com. The link is given in the description. This is all about color coding. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please like and share my video with your friends. If you want to request a video, write in the comment. See you soon. Goodbye. Take care.